Հարգելի պարոն գլխավոր քարտուղար,
Distinguished Secretary General,
հարգելի գործընկերներ, ուրախ ենք
dear
Հայաստանի
partners, we're glad to host in Armenia NATO Secretary General Mr. Jens Stoltenberg and the delegation led by him. This is your first visit in this capacity, and it's a good opportunity to exchange opinions on the Armenia-NATO partnership, as well as regional and global stability and security issues. We are keen on continuing to develop the existing political dialogue and expanding our partnership with the alliance, as well as its individual member states. We hope that the new format of the Armenia-NATO partnership, the individually tailored partnership program, will soon be approved. In light of the developments that occurred in our region, it is extremely important for Armenia to strengthen her resilience and to develop the relevant defensive capabilities. We also highly value Armenia's contribution in peacekeeping operations, and we consider it an important contribution to international peace and security. The Armenian peacekeeping unit continues to make a contribution in the KFOR mission, and as you know, in July 2023, when there was a somewhat unstable situation in Kosovo, Armenia increased her peacekeeping unit staff by an additional 17 servicemen. There is also effective dialogue on the parliamentary dimension because our parliamentarians are involved in sessions of the NATO Parliamentary Assembly and the Rose Rot seminars. Dear colleagues, Armenia continues to remain committed to our policy of regionalization. Our special relationship with Georgia and the Islamic Republic of Iran is extremely important, and any cooperation of ours cannot be aimed against our own region. I presented to Mr. Stoltenberg the efforts of the government of Armenia aimed at achieving the vision and the approach of the Armenian government for achieving peace and stability in the South Caucasus. I reiterate the commitment expressed many times to normalize relations with Azerbaijan on the basis of three principles agreed upon on the highest levels, including recognition of each other's territorial integrity on the basis of the Almaty Declaration. In accordance with the Almaty Declaration, delimitation of the Armenia-Azerbaijan interstate border to restore the border that existed at the time of the collapse of the USSR in 1991 between the two republics, and deblocking the regional infrastructure with respect for the sovereignty and jurisdiction of the countries through which the infrastructures pass on the basis of equality and reciprocity principles. To this end, I also presented the Crossroads of Peace initiative, which bring together our views on this topic. We expect the firm support of the international community, including NATO, to the peace process between Armenia and Azerbaijan on the basis of the well-known and mutually agreed-upon principles, as well as absolutely renouncing a policy of coercion and threats. I also presented to the Secretary General the proposals on the mirrored withdrawal of the troops from the 1991 Armenia-Azerbaijan borderline, the reciprocal arms control, and a non-aggression pact. And these proposals have so far not received a positive reaction from official Baku. We are also committed to the agenda of normalizing relations with Turkey. We believe that the implementation of the agreements reached with Turkey back in 2022 and reiterated subsequently can positively influence the process of achieving peace in the South Caucasus region. During the discussion with the Secretary General, we also addressed the reform agenda of the armed forces of the Republic of Armenia. I highlighted that this process is not aimed against any country, and it is aimed at improving the defense capabilities of the armed forces of Armenia for securing Armenia's territorial integrity. Allow me, distinguished Secretary General, to conclude by thanking you for our productive discussions. I wish to once again welcome your visit to the Republic of Armenia, and it's a pleasure to give you the floor.
Thank you so much, Prime Minister Pashinyan. Nikol, it's great to see you again, and it's great to be in Yerevan with you on my first visit to Armenia as Secretary General of NATO. Let me start by praising your personal leadership, your clear voice for peace, and your strong commitment to democratic values. Armenia is a long-standing partner of NATO, and I welcome your contributions to NATO missions and operations. For nearly 20 years, Armenia has been a key partner in NATO's KFOR peacekeeping mission, helping to ensure a safe and secure environment for all communities in Kosovo. And I welcome your increased troop contributions in recent years. Today in our meeting, we discussed the importance of stability in the South Caucasus. This matters for Euro-Atlantic security as we face a more dangerous world. Armenia and Azerbaijan now have an opportunity to achieve an enduring peace after years of conflict. This is why I urge both countries to reach an agreement paving the way for normalization of relations and a durable peace for your people. NATO supports Armenian sovereignty and territorial integrity and your peaceful aspirations. And Russia's war in Ukraine is a sobering reminder that we cannot take peace for granted. I welcome your solidarity with Ukraine and invite all partners to do what they can to ensure Putin does not win this war of aggression. The situation on the battlefield remains difficult, but this is a reason to step up and not to scale back our support. If Putin succeeds in Ukraine, there is a real risk that his aggression will not stop there, and other authoritarian actors will be emboldened. Today, we also spoke about the progress in Armenia's domestic reforms. I welcome the fact that you're working to bolster democratic control over your armed forces, including through your participation in NATO's Building Integrity program. You have also shown a real commitment to tackling corruption, strengthening your democratic institutions, and upholding the rule of law. So, Prime Minister, thank you again for your warm welcome and for your work to build a brighter future for your country and for your region. I look forward to continuing to strengthen our partnership, working together for greater peace, stability, and prosperity in the South Caucasus and beyond. So thank you so much. It's great to be here.